When you buy a new GIMP mask, this one's falling to bits.
We are not buying a new GIMP mask. You're out of your
We need a new GIMP mask, I reckon.
out of your fucking mind.
Bro, I look like Batman.
Yeah, sure.
We still can't find the black dildo.
I can't find it. I don't know where it is.
Fuck.
Getting hot under that mask or what?
No.
Welcome back to another episode of White Boy Garage. As promised, today we will be fitting up the dump pipe, the exhaust, intercooler piping, basically getting this thing ready to go on the dyno. It is not far off now, despite how it looks. I promise it's not far away. But what do you think of that plan here? And you reckon we'll get all that done?
I reckon it sounds good. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, that's nice and hot.
So what are we doing here?
We're cutting up the screamer pipe because we need to start on this before we can start on the rest of the exhaust. Come with me and I'll show you why. Say hi, Chris. Actually, wait, I need a torch.
I'm cutting the rest of it.
Cut the rest of it with the grinder. Just give me 2 seconds.
Fuck, the cunt's
So,
hot.
ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that there is my wastegate. Now, before we make the dump pipe, which is going to come off the back of the turbo somewhere up there, we need to make this screamer pipe. And a screamer pipe is actually, Chris, tell us why a screamer pipe is illegal.
Just vents all your exhaust.
It's how you pick up women. It's how you pick up women.
And it sounds too good.
Yeah, it sounds too good. It sounds too good. So it's actually illegal for this to essentially just vent down here somewhere. But that is exactly what we're going to be doing. So we're going to make up this screamer pipe, make sure that it misses the dump pipe, and then, yeah, we'll be all good. That'll be the hot side done, and then we can hook it up to the rest of my eBay exhaust. How sick. That's going to be nice and hot, eh? Is it hot?
Not really.
Dump it in the water.
No, grab it.
Oh, it's a little bit hot. Can't. Ow. Fuck. So, this is the V-band flange that is already off a screamer that I had. I'm going to use this as sort of the foundation for the screamer and get it to bend the way that I want it to. So, this is going to sit on that little band up there. It's dark as fuck, you can't see, but just trust me, it fits good. And we're going to use this bit of pipe here.
This whole length.
The whole
length.
No, not quite. And we're going to weld that on top of there now and get that to sit exactly how I want it to sit. Fucking fix that gap pretty good. Fucking going blind. This mask is shit. Holy fuck.
I'm not using that
I'm
much.
going fucking blind.
You turned this cunt on.
I'm going fucking blind. Holy fuck, man. I can't see shit. Holy fuck.
What, you started welding off course?
Yeah, I'm fucking, look at that. I can't even see through the camera. Hang on. That looks good. Fuck off. I'll show my welds on the internet. It's just tack welding the whole way around. I'm not game enough to go for one big bead. You gotta turn it down a little bit. She's too hot. She's way too hot. Fucking flame proof. Get that on there.
Flame proof, he reckons.
Give it a shake. Paint them. This is actually, you know, this is the perfect painting conditions.
Perfect painting
Midnight, nice and cool. Full moon. Give us a howl, Ian. Give us a howl. Go on, give us a howl.
Yeah, that's us.
That is done. Screamer done. Ignore the paint job. Ian's not the best. You're a better welder, hey Ian?
Yeah, better welder.
Better welder, yep. That is the screamer done. It is late as hell. I will bang that on tomorrow, and yeah, I will continue with the dump pipe tomorrow and the rest of the intercooler piping. Good morning, party people. It is the next day, and I'll level with you. I am tired as fuck. I spent all last night writing, which is something that I enjoy doing. Writing, reading, all that sort of shit, but I don't really do it as much as I'd like to anymore. And I also had the craziest fucking dream where I met 50 Cent. Yeah, it was a big night. So anyway, writing doesn't help getting a car running, so we're back up here doing that. I've just banged that screamer pipe on this morning. It fits mint. Shout out Chris and Han for helping me get that done. And today we're going to keep going with the dump pipe. My old man's probably going to give me a hand with that. And the intercooler piping. I have to weld on a few little bungs and all that sort of shit for sensors and stuff like that. So we're going to do that, and inshallah, God willing, by the end of the day, the exhaust, dump pipe, and intercooler piping should be just about done. Hopefully. Let's get into it. Look at that paint job. God damn. I'm like if Pablo Picasso had sex appeal and was into fully sick Jap cars. Look at that. Yeah. there you can see where my old man tigged it up. Looks nice and fucking clean, all the rest of it. And then we come back here to mine. We do pipeline welding here, bro. Whatever seals it up. This part of the exhaust back here is hitting on this this lower part of the K-frame. So I'm gonna rip this bitch off, mark it with a pen, and then we're gonna dint the fuck out of it because I've already grinded as much as I'm willing to grind out of that K-frame, so.
Here you go.
Let's fucking go. Exhaust is on. Bang this turbo in. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's get this fucking turbo on. It's done. The exhaust and the intercooler piping is done. I didn't end up recording much of the intercooler piping because I found some bends in the spare bin that were pretty much already the right shape and length. It was just a matter of welding in the air temp sensor bung and the blow-off valve, like neck. But other than that, I feel pretty comfortable saying the car is mechanically done. So no interior, no exterior on it, whatever. But this thing, as it sits now, is pretty much ready for a bass map, tune, all that fun stuff. So in the next video, hopefully, it will be getting tuned on the dyno, running it up, hearing it for the first time. Very exciting stuff, considering I've never heard it run. But I'm going to go over a few things now that I did. You guys didn't see me clock the turbo and put on the new lines because a lot of the lines that I'd already made already fit. It was just a matter of like swapping fittings from 45s to 90s or clocking the turbo the right way or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to run over a few things now that I've done off camera, just little fuck around jobs, but very, very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Also, check out the new headlights. I was I swore I wasn't going to put these in until like until the car was like done pretty much and I'll stop working on it. But I was so sick of looking at those flogged out yellow fucked headlights. I had to put these in. These are GTR LED projector headlights and they look and fit incredible on this Series 1. They look fucking good. So I'm going to take you through a few things now I've done to the car. Yeah, show you the engine bay, show you what we've done. Let's go. Let me get my little chode. Oh shit, that's bright. Let me get my little chode torch boogers. So this is the car as it sits now. This is my engine bay. My wiring guy, this is the last thing that needs to be done before the car's ready for a tune. So my wiring guy, shout out Scotty, he is currently wiring the big girl up and all of that is going to be tucked underneath that intake manifold, look nice and neat. He's also going to be wiring up that Frenchie's Performance Garage aircon kit for me and anything else that I can convince him to do for me. So this is the turbo side. This is what she looks like. Got all the, just the shitty little pod filter on there, but blow-off valve is down in there as you can see. And just comes straight up. I've just got silicon joiners, one there, one down there. All of those joiner points are all bead locked. So they've got a big bead roll across there. And that clamp, that bit should not slip off on dyno day, God willing. So got the catch can in over there. These hoses already had made up. Just a matter of getting the right fittings. Got all my heat shielding down on the turbo down there and the aircon lines, O2 sensor welded in. Coming back over this side, this is just coolant lines and you can see all the turbo lines down there. I've got to wrap them in like some astronaut heat sleeving stuff, but other than that, they are pretty much done. Coolant one comes over this side and this is the intake side of the intercooler piping. It's just, this is a bit of a mess of a situation, but it looks okay. So this is the intake manifold and then we've got outside of garages drive-by-wire adapter plate for these Chinese eBay manifolds, and then it comes into the Bosch drive-by-wire actual throttle body itself, and then there is an extender adapter from Tarks that allows me to put a silicon hose clamp on there because these have no fucking room to actually put on a like a hose clamp. There's no room. There's like that much of a lip that you have to put it on and it's just ridiculous. So that's how it sits there. I've got the air temp sensor just welded in just down there. I'll see if I can get it better from this side. Air temp sensor just welded in down there, just out of the way, and then just comes back down, like I said, into a 90. These were already there, so pretty easy stuff. Not too bad, not too bad. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the only other thing I've got to do is, because I banged in these new headlights, just like car shit, anybody who knows, but now that I've banged in these headlights and the back of them protrudes way more than the stock ones, my coolant overflow tank doesn't fit anymore. So I've had to cut and shut so that it'll actually fit in this spot here behind the headlight. So just shit like that. But other than that, I really want to reroute this blow-off valve vacuum line because as it sits, it runs underneath the heat shield there and across the top there and then back down there. But when I go to put that garnish on the back windshield wiper section there, it'll probably hit on those clips where I've got it zip tied up. So I want to run it on these plastic clips where the brake line runs. With some smaller vacuum line because I think that size is just one size too big. But now I might move around to the back of the car now and show you my little battery tray project. So because now this car is getting all these upgrades in regards to like electrical upgrades, in regards to the drive-by-wire system, a bumping sound system that will be going in it, probably some flash star overhead lights. You guys will see that in another video. But there's a lot more electrical components going on, new gauges, any other new lights and shit that I decide to put in the cab. So what that means is that the stock battery on these things, that little baby battery that like could fit in a Suzuki Swift, just won't cut it. So in the process of being back here to fuck with the fuel pump and do anything else that I need to do back here, I figured now's probably the best time to cut the fuck out of my battery tray and jam a 600, 660 cranking amp battery in there as opposed to that little baby one. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, that is way bigger than the stock one. Anybody who knows, knows. But I essentially just cut off a lot of the restricting plates. Like you can see that one at the back there, cut them up, got it sitting in the right spot. Also made up these new battery cables because the old ones were all green and fucked. But cleaned off all the grounds, made up a new positive battery cable there. As you can see, my main problem is clearance. So I've got the battery on there and the battery clamp is on there, but I have to avoid my 6x9 speaker, which is a good problem, I suppose. But I'm thinking about welding a plate just along this back edge here to stop this moving back and forward, because as that battery clamp sits at the very front there, I don't really like it if I'm going to be, you know, taken off from the lights or something like that and it's going to slide back over time. Not a big fan of that. So hopefully that stays, but that will be more than enough to power me bumping Alicia Keys at fucking max volume everywhere I go. I also jammed the old headlights back here because who gives a fuck about them now? They're for sale if you want them. Like $300 and maybe a wristy. But other than that, that's my trunk space as it sits now. I want to change these rear end lights. I've just got them in there trying to get them all fitted up and all the rest of it. We'll be putting some fully hectic mirror, LED, rainbow, Paul Walker bullshit ones in there. So I think that all that is left to be done back here now is my boy Scotty is going to fix, or he's going to upgrade the fuel pump wiring itself. So the fuel pump's already been done. I think it's got, I can't remember, but it's like a Walbro 460 or 540 or something like that. I can't remember. But he's going to fuck with the fuel pump wiring and the relay so that she could get proper voltage down to that fuel pump. Avoid any fuck ups because I don't feel like starving this thing of fuel and yeah, blowing the fucking engine. So that is the trunk space. All right, Gimps, that is all she wrote for this one. Thank you for joining me. In the next video, we will be hearing this bitch run. I'm serious. I'm not fucking around. We will be hearing it run for the first time in 6 years. Nothing will go wrong and everything will go perfect and it'll make 600 at the wheels. Hopefully. Maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.